So 3, 2, 1, and there you are.
Hey, party people. What's good, everybody? It's me, the girl one. How's everybody doing today? I'm gonna start making a pancake, but if there is anything you guys would like to see, let me know. So I'm gonna start with, I think, what's something topical?
Ooh.
Preferably not a politician.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Thanksgiving is coming up. That's a great one. Can I have the phone stand, Ben? It got over there somehow. You could just toss it to me. Like, I know you're on a wire there. Thank you. All right, guys. All right, gamers. We're doing a turkey, I think. Oh wow, we've got quite a few people checking us out. Who wants to see a Thanksgiving turkey, my dudes?
Starting off with a bang.
More like starting off with a gobble.
Oh.
Oh. Wow. Can't keep a lid on me. Okay, here we go. Guys, if you have anything you want to see, this is sort of my, hey, welcome to the stream. I want to keep people entertained with Pancake Art while we talk to y'all, Pancake. But if there's anything you want to see, please let me know. This is our request stream after all, and I would love to take your requests.
Yeah, we have at least one from last week, a donation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They put it in right as we stopped the stream, and I missed it.
Bummer. I hope they're here. Maybe we could wait like a little bit to see if they show up, like we talk about it, and then, because I'd like for them to not miss it.
Yeah. I'll get a picture of it too, so we've got their email. We know where they live.
Yeah.
Well, we know what their email is. They're not.
All right. Ooh, eyes are not in top form today. Putting the glasses back on. How's everybody? Drop a turkey emoji if you have to go to the bathroom. Drop a banana emoji if you're feeling fine. And drop a clown if you could be better. Other than not having to go to the bathroom. Dude, turkeys are like, they've got so many segments. We've got so many things going on.
Why didn't you just put your hand on the griddle?
That would actually have been pretty funny. Who's ready for kindergarten? Thanksgiving this year, not to dive right into hot, spicy takes, but it's gonna be interesting. Cause like, is Thanksgiving the new summer 2020? Cause yeah. Things are getting a little dicey. They've been dicey, but they continue to be dicey. And now everyone's about to go home for the holidays.
Yahtzee.
Question mark. I'm
not going home.
Me neither.
Not gonna risk it.
Yeah.
Alright. So we do take donations. If you want to get your request bumped to the front of the line and get a picture of it, I'm gonna drop a link here. But we also take requests from the chat. So if you got an idea, just throw it out there.
Just toss it into the ether.
And our boy Jeremy, Anime STL on YouTube there, keeps a running list.
He will take care of y'all. He's a good man. Oh, see what Jeremy just said?
Yeah.
So
looks like we got quite a few donations.
We got a few. Oh wow. Okay. So
we got Waluigi, a cat, a gaming icon, and
are those from today? No.
I know. Well, I have to go through here. Let's see. I didn't remember seeing that many, but
I mean, if they're donation requests, then that's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is one turkey on their way.
Oh boy.
Gobble, gobble.
Cluck.
Cluck, cluck. So, Ben, what do I got? Those are
So we got a Waluigi. That was the first one.
I love Waluigi.
Yes, I know you'd be all about that.
I am all about that.
All right.
Okay. That's one turkey. Hey, can we get to the overhead when you get a second? I want to see if I could scooch this. Okay, I can. Cool. All right. Wah. Waluigi.
Do this so you can actually see. You can see what we see.
Wah. Why the heck isn't Waluigi in Smash?
It's a good question. You know, why do people
I
on
saw,
YouTube
I saw.
have to hop in and say dumb things?
Is Wario in Smash?
You know, I don't know enough about. I mean, I know Smash, but I don't know enough about Smash. As far as like the roster.
Oh wow, I made his hand huge. That's okay.
Waluigi is an assist trophy, according to Jeremy.
Oh. Waluigi can stand on his own.
He needs to get a. Does he have a solo game? It's like Wario got his solo game, but did Waluigi ever get a solo game?
Should. He's just, I mean, I always think meme stuff will be financially viable, but that also shows what I know.
We're doing good, Maya. Well, I guess I can't speak for Dana, but Maya asked how we're doing, and I said we're doing good, and then I was like, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I'm okay. I'm a little sleepy because I stayed up till 5:30 a.m.
Why you do that, Dana?
Working on stuff and things. I'm so sick of not having things done that feel like they shouldn't take as long, but then once you start getting into it, you look at the clock and you're like, whoa, it's 5 a.m. How did it get to this? Why is this taking so long? You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes in your head, you're just like, man, I bet this will take 2 hours. And it doesn't. It's frustrating. And so you're like, fine, I'll just stay up and work on it. Because I expected to have this done before I go to bed, so I just won't go to bed. I mean, I sound grumpy, but in reality, I didn't mind it too much.
Usually happens with me is I work on it, and then I keep working on it, and then I look up, and it's 5 in the morning, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I get lost, and I don't realize how long it's actually been.
Wow. Okay, that looks pretty good to me.
I don't sleep nearly enough, Sky Kid. Sleep is annoying.
See, I think that's why I stayed up late. Like, I didn't mind staying up last night too, is because I've been sleeping for like 12 hours a night and then waking up still tired. And so I was like, fine, you know what? If I'm gonna be just as tired on 5 hours of sleep, then I'm gonna get 5 hours of sleep. To be fair, I did get like 6 hours of sleep. It's not that bad.
Take that, body.
Take that, metabolism and bodily preservation. I don't know. Something my body's doing where it's trying its best, but it's making me mad. It's just so frustrating. It's like I hate how dark it gets dark here at like 5:15.
Daylight savings time needs to be drug out in the street and shot.
Why is it a thing again? I keep seeing people on the internet say it doesn't need to be a thing, and I keep meaning to read about it.
They did it like back in the day it was like for the harvest for farmers, but I don't, and also to conserve power during World War II.
Yeah, sounds super necessary nowadays.
Yeah, I could be wrong though. It's just off the top of my head. So here I'm gonna read this. The main purpose of daylight savings time, called summertime in many places of the world, is to make better use of daylight. We change our clocks during the summer months to move an hour of daylight from the morning to the evening. According to some sources, daylight saving time saves energy. I disagree.
Wait, saves energy, but it's 5 o'clock and we have to turn all our lights on. How does that work?
I don't.
Yeah.
Let's see what Wikipedia says here.
Waluigi. It's gonna be a sick, nasty Waluigi. I'm telling you that. Who's ready for the turkey?
Oh, we're so ready for the turkey.
All right.
Yeah, even the Wikipedia article seems kind of vague.
Yeah. It's like, why not? Like, it screws with everybody. It's like, why not just take it out? I guess the one thing is when you get that hour back later, it's really nice, but like, why not just have it not change, you know?
I think technically the hour back is the real time and the hour ahead is the made up thing, but
Goodness.
which makes
So silly.
Yeah, which I guess makes sense. That makes sense in the instance of like farmers, because summer,
Here we go.
early fall.
Huh. Twikey.
Nice.
Twikey.
Just having that extra hour of daylight during summer and early fall would be helpful with farm stuff. It's too zoomed in. You can't see the.
Oh, they're not donation. Hold on. Or if it's cool, I'm not gonna care about it. I'm just gonna use plates. Is that okay?
Oh, I'll find some black plates.
Okay. Does that affect you putting them on the website or something?
It's just easier to keep track of.
Oh, okay. So, what is my next request?
Jeremy, drop that beautiful request footage.
Jeremy says time is a human construct. Yeesh. Okay. So I think next I'm making a
I know there was one that's actually I can send you. It's an original from Mary. I can't remember the
Twikey.
that donated last week, and it's actually an original piece of art.
Aw. Oh wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
I love making people's art. That's exciting. Also, someone said my 5-year-old can't believe. Aw. I hope your 5-year-old likes this. Turkey, turkey, turkey. Okay.
Yeah,
Got a text from Ben. Pulling it up on my phone for the next pancake. Oh, cool. We got some original art. This is my favorite stuff to make. I'm gonna go ahead and mirror this. I love making people's like art and characters. It's like my favorite. It's such a rare request too. So you said that was from Mary?
Yeah, let me
Cool.
the exact.
It's a cute art style too.
Yep. Mary donated $5 and bought their own pancake art kit.
What? Is Mary in the chat? I hope Mary's here.
Oh wait, no, I'm a liar. I'm a liar. That was somebody else.
Oh. Well, either way. I hope Mary's here. This Luigi's a little too wide. So I'm gonna crank my heat up a little bit.
He was the skinny one.
I know, but I made his hand out. I guess I can still make this one, but over here. Oh no, my dingus. This ear might have to be cropped a little bit. I'm so sorry, Mary. Just because I started this a little too far over. They'll still look very good though.
All right, so this one is actually the last request that we've got.
Could have sworn you said 3 earlier.
The other ones are actually for a private live stream.
Oh, okay.
That's happening. I'm not sure when, but
It's not perfect because I ran a little bit out of room, but hey, we don't go for perfection here. We go for fun.
exactly.
Hope she doesn't mind I add a few details.
I'm sure they'll be just ecstatic to get an awesome pancake.
Yeah. That's one thing I'm trying to remember more and more is so I get so in my head about like, what if I do something slightly wrong and they're like, oh man, I don't know why I donated for this. You know, those irrational thoughts. And something that's helping me remember to not worry about it is there's an artist I like that said, hey, if you buy me a coffee, which is, for anyone not in the know, there's a website called Kofi, Kofi, and by buying someone a coffee, you give them a clean $3 donation. It's a really clever idea. Like, it's genuinely, I think, a really brilliant idea, where it's like, don't phrase it like you're donating your hard-earned cash to an artist. Pretend you met them because you have this strong emotional connection. You want to buy them a coffee. Like, I think it's brilliant. And so, yeah, there's just this website and, you know, people say, buy me a coffee. And so then, you know, a lot of people do doodles for them, though. They're like, I'll sketch you something if you buy me a coffee. And so I've done it a few times, and I did it for this artist, and she sent mine this morning where she said she'd doodle something based on your account, and she just doodled me something. And I remember when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is the coolest thing. And it was like pencil on paper, and it probably took her 30 seconds. But it didn't matter. It's an artist I like and a style I like making something for me. And it was a good, I'm thinking about it right now, just like, yeah, I'm just going to remember how that made me feel because I can't imagine most people would look at this differently, you know?
Yeah, no, it's why even whenever we flip stuff over at events and like we might be kind of meh on it, 'cause like, oh, I could have done that better, but they're freaking out.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just so stoked.
They're just so stoked to like people just like getting stuff, you know? They like engaging with an artist and seeing them do something skillfully. It's not so much about the like technical perfection or anything. And it's easy to forget that when we make thousands of these things and there's this pressure and you see how long people wait and, you know.
Yeah. Yep. I've only had maybe, I think there's only one time I can remember where someone was just like, I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty polite about it.
Yeah.
The one lady I got goes, well, that doesn't look like him, but he'll like it anyways. And I was like, sorry. And I remember it was because he had braces, and I tried to do a stylistic thing I'd never done before with braces, and it just looked like he had holes in his teeth.
Yeah, braces are hard.
Braces are hard to get right.
Yeah, I'm just putting like the closest I ever got, like putting like little like little T's, well, symmetrical T's, like spaced, and just that can imply brace, but that's still hard to do because it's like it's really easy to make those lines too fat and then it just looks weird.
Man, these are a lot of colors that I don't have, a lot of like beautiful pastel pinks and purples that I just straight up don't have. So I'm hoping that these colors I'm going for will work. I mean, it's a pancake, so I think people are very lenient once again. I think they'll probably like it, but it's like, this is a red panda with like 3 shades of pink, and I have no shades of pink, I just have a red. It's always kind of a fun challenge, like if you guys want to see what I mean, it's this sort of thing, where it's these really bright pastel-y colors that I just straight up don't have. So we make do here. And you know, if she wanted exact colors, then we've always got a commission option.
This is very true.
Yeah. This is more like make it rain singles on us and we'll sketch you something. Which we are very grateful for. For any of you guys not in the know, Dancakes was an events company. And
What's that?
yeah, no, I haven't been to an event this year. But yeah, so Corona hit us not just hard, but completely took a baseball to our kneecaps. And the fact that we're still hobbling along is kind of amazing. And streams like this help. So if you want to donate any amount, not only will you be supporting us and keeping us going in a very shaky time for our company, where we might not be around in 6 months, but you'll also get whatever you want made. So there's a little bonus there for you guys. So this was, both of these were for people who donated. And
Correct.
they get to watch whatever they want being made. So, Waluigi needs just a second here. I was a goofus and turned down the heat. But that's okay, because your girl keeps forgetting to take her meds in the morning like she should. So I'm just realizing that at our young hour of, what is it, like almost 3 o'clock, I've not taken my pills.
2:34.
Great. I'm supposed to take this when I wake up. Which I guess isn't that far off. When you stay up till 5:30, you just tend to sleep in.
What is...
But yeah, sorry guys, that's gotta cook anyways. I swear I'm not just killing time. Well, I am killing time because I can't do anything yet. So
Killing time, but doing something productive.
Killing time softly with these meds. Who sang that? Was that a...
Oh, killing Fuji's. Well, I mean, that was, I think technically that wasn't covered.
Killing me softly with this song.
I think they took this. They have the hip hop verses, and then. Okay, yeah, Fuji's covered the Flack version of the song, "Killing Me Softly" on their album.
But who sang it?
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. That was it. There's a Todd in the Shadows episode about her.
Oh yeah, the Unplugged episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys want my favorite channel on YouTube, like something that if you're into music at all, old, new, pop, whatever, you gotta check out Todd in the Shadows on YouTube. I adore his channel. Nothing makes me happier than when he uploads.
Yeah, Todd in the Shadows and Film Joy.
Film Joy?
Yeah, Film Joy / well, the series that he has a few different series on there, but the one Movies with Mikey is, but he just does these insanely deep dives on movies and video games too, and also just series. He did an entire, like when I say deep dives, he'll
Here we go.
Oh.
Sorry, Ben.
No, that's fine. He'll do a whole like 30-minute show on like one movie.
All right, are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Mwah.
Nice. Sometimes even longer. He did a.
Mwah.
How many parts did he do for Harry Potter? But like he approaches them he always makes you see them from a different point of view than you originally thought, or gives a different perspective.
Rest easy, Kevin. We have. Thanks, everybody. Sometimes pancakes gotta cook a little longer. And it's weird because like I couldn't get this one off sooner, and yet he's a little crispy. Sometimes that happens. The batter is a fickle mistress.
But yet we still.
Not
love it.
misogynistic. Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, because you're not saying that all mistresses are fickle.
Yeah.
You're just saying that this particular one
Isn't fickle mistress. We're woke here. Waluigi's woke. Waluigi said.
Wow.
Right. What?
Whoa.
I'm whack. It's the stupidest joke you've ever made, Ben.
Thanks.
Whack. Yeah, I've seen people talking about that show like crazy. Remember I made the pancake of it last week?
Oh, what the?
Unus
Oh, yeah,
anus. A name I am treading lightly around trying to pronounce. It's a trap.
Oh, it looks like someone just said they just sent a request.
Yeah. Somebody said, or somebody sent us something, I think, so Ben's checking it out. Meanwhile, y'all are getting a 2-for-1 here. I wish/hope Mary was watching, but if not...
They'll get a picture of it.
And, you know, I think of, like, she, I am assuming she, is an artist, so she wants to watch it being made, but we also post these streams, so they are there forever. So you can always go back and watch the real-time making of your pancakester piece.
So a request comes from Angie. And their request, Peacock and a unicorn, question mark.
Ooh, I could do both, but do we want a peacock unicorn?
That's where my head went.
I'll leave that up to you, please. You've got like 30 seconds. Just drop a comment that says, be like, no, I want you to pick peacock or unicorn, but I would love to blend them. I love those requests.
Would it be more unicorn peacock or peacock unicorn?
It'd be a peacock unicorn, I think. I mean, but also, I'm open to suggestion. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. A little flaky. Flaky batter, but it's still cute. So Mary, if you are watching this in the future, I hope you like this. I hope this is satisfactory. I'm sorry I don't have those pink colors. I'm just realizing that, like, I feel like this color I used, like, I don't even need to use red shading. I think it implies pink.
Which color?
The color of, like, between her eyes. Oh, did I lock the studio door again? Why do I always do that?
Yeah, I know a lot of the times I'll use like the red.
She's requesting separate. Cool. Then I will make a peacock standing on a unicorn, because then they're separate. Because you said peacock or unicorn.
Well, it's peacock and unicorn.
And oh, I thought you said or. Okay.
But it's one request per donation. But
I mean, I'm happy to.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
Technically, it's 2 viewers. It's this viewer and their daughter.
Okay.
This is for a 5-year-old.
Yeah,
so
we don't want to be like sticklers.
We don't want to be. I mean, I already made a peacock, acoustic peacock.
What? Oh, okay.
What? Doesn't even make any sense. They're both acoustic peacocks.
Is it electric?
Electric Peacock would be a sick band name, though.
I'm sure it's got to exist somewhere. I just hope they're not a crappy cover band.
So the hardest part about finding a peacock reference picture is it's really hard to find one with, like, the whole peacock in it, you know?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Because
they got big.
Big. They expand. So I'm gonna do a little freehanding here. You know what's a really good movie, unironically, that people sleep on? Kung Fu Panda 2, where the villain is a peacock voiced by Gary Oldman.
I haven't seen the first one.
Oh, they're such good movies. They're like, they're the definition of don't judge a book by its cover and underrated. They're so good. And the villain in the second movie is so good. They're very complex villains. Very well designed. They all have scary voices and
Maybe someday.
yeah.
There's so much stuff out there to watch.
Yeah.
You know, I tell you, I'm sick and tired of waiting a week to watch episodes now, because everybody but Netflix is doing the whole weekly release thing, and it's infuriating. Mandalorians every Friday, Star Trek Discoveries every Thursday.
It's like we have the technology.
Yeah, all the episodes are done. It's not like they were working on them; they're just sitting on them. I want to watch all of them in a weekend. Gosh darn it!
I want to see how well I can freehand a horse from memory.
I mean,
I've drawn so many, but very few with references, you know? Like,
yeah.
I know what a horse looks like, but it's like my mind's version of a horse. Gotta fix these legs.
Oh, that's awesome. It said, we're requesting another one later because she is drawing one for you later too.
She's what?
This is Angie.
Yeah. But she's drawing one for me?
That's what it says.
Oh my goodness. That's, I'm gonna cry. That is so cute.
You were blowing her mind.
What's her name? I need to give her a shout out and thank her for drawing me something. That's so sweet. We have an artist over there? Lord knows I was 5 and drawing stuff like peacocks.
I was drawing fish.
Wonder why you did that. His dad draws a lot of fish.
He does.
It's so cute. You have such a dad.
He is very dad.
He's very dad. I feel like this horse looks like it's falling over. So I'm gonna fix the mane really quick. I'm overthinking this one. I'm gonna start speeding along here in a second.
Paisley is her name.
Paisley, I am glad you're enjoying this. Thank you so much for watching. Really enjoy having people like you watching the stream who then want to draw too, because I know that when I was your age, I was drawing like crazy. My parents couldn't stop me. Not that they tried, but like, I've got all these pictures of me not able to talk, and yet I'm holding a pencil scribbling on a paper. Okay.
For a while, we had the idea of doing like a Dancakes, like Larry Sanders show type thing, a show within a show, and every character was this hugely exaggerated version of themselves. And one of the ideas we had for Dana was that she never talked and she only communicated through drawing.
Which would be not too far off.
It was you were not camera shy, meaning that whenever you're on camera you could talk. When you're not on camera, you just kind of like and just communicate through drawing.
So silly.
All that stuff takes time and money, mostly time. So,
Also money.
yeah, we've got most of the equipment and the know-how to do it. We just don't have. So we don't have the time to do it ourselves, and we don't have the money to pay somebody else. So yes. All right. And here's the one from Paisley.
Did you send it to me, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. This is the drawing that she made for you.
Oh my goodness, Paisley, I can't wait to see it. Wow, I'm so excited. Whew! I took on a lot more than I had to with this one, but that's okay. I like peacocks. I've made a peacock pancake before. If you guys want like a really complex peacock pancake, you can just Google like peacock pancake art. Ooh, that's a tongue twister.
Say that 5
Peacock
times
pancake
fast.
art on YouTube, and you know, Dancakes and whatnot. Like, because I'm sure someone else has made a peacock too, but not as cool as mine. I bet, maybe, I don't know.
The superior peacock.
Yeah.
What's up, Matt?
I always feel like a really, really skilled, like, veteran cake decorator when I do this stuff. Like, shabam, shabam. Of course, as soon as I start bragging, I do it all sloppy.
Got cocky.
Peacocky.
Oh.
Heyo. Spicy takes.
Tea is hot.
Whew. Peacocks, I always forget. Like, I'm like, yes, a single animal. Like, I'm really good at making animals really quick, but the peacock is easily, like, the most complicated. That, like, I mean, right? What else is more complicated than a peacock? You have to draw a bird, and then you have to draw this, like, giant array. Because everyone knows what a peacock looks like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows what the peacock for unfurling its feathers looks like, but it's so complicated. It's, like, very geometric, and... Paisley, I hope you enjoy this one. It's a signature Dana pancake, meaning it is very big. So...
On brand.
On brand. You're getting the real authentic experience. I wish I didn't have to surround it, but I do, because it's got a bazillion little fragile pieces. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Oh my goodness! Paisley, this is so good! This is so good! Wow. This is really impressive. This is really good. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera, but wow. This is super impressive. Yeah, I guess it's not. It's probably not gonna... Ben, maybe you can show on like the moderator camera or something.
Let me see here.
That's amazing.
Well, that's the screen's a little washed out, so they can probably see it fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a little cat. Wow.
Here, I can zoom in and do the zoom one.
Yes. The zoom. Why doesn't Paisley just run the show? Oh, hey, my Aunt Patty's watching. Hey, Aunt Patty. Aunt Patty, if you've tried to call me, I keep meaning to text you. I hope you haven't tried to call me. You just text me. You can't call me right now. Because I've been like, why isn't my Aunt Patty called? We said we'd call in like 2 days. And then I was like, oh, right, my number doesn't work. And I didn't remember that until 5 in the morning. And I didn't want to text you at 5 in the morning. Woo! Paisley, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. This is very sweet. This is beautiful. I would love to see if you draw more, or if you color that picture, or whatever. I'm always open to see young artists making art. So please, if you want to make any more drawings, I'm happy to see them if you want me to. Okay, so do we have anything next?
Let's see here. Nope. Yeah, I mean they sent in another. Angie sent in another donation with that photo of the drawing.
Sorry, could you scroll up? It just disappeared. I need to say this. This is important. I don't mean to. It's Angie, right? That's how you pronounce that. Well, they say so. Paisley said the pic she drew was of True and Barnaby. And True has blue hair. Okay, she was concerned I didn't mention it. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I'm glad. I mean, blue hair is awesome. I've always wanted blue hair. So that's very cool. I like those characters. You drew them you drew them very well. I'm sorry, Ben, what's up?
Oh, there's no new donations.
Well, then I'm gonna draw little cat that Paisley made. Because it's either that or I doodle something, and Paisley did a great job on this. You guys want to see a picture of my cat? Look at how beautiful she is. Ben, can you do the zoom?
I can definitely do the zoom.
My phone is loading. I'm not just wasting time. I have to wait for my phone to load my pictures, but this one's loaded.
Yeah, you might have to pull it down some because it's out of focus.
Isn't she beautiful?
No, the other way.
Yeah, I did. It's delayed.
Oh, yeah.
She's so weird. That's my cat. All right, I'm turning off my mic because I gotta sneeze. Woo! Excuse me.
Oh, big boy, you need a tissue there, Dana?
I'm okay. That was one of those throat scratchers, you know? Like where most of it is just like, whoa, my throat is like, then you go, ah, and then you're fine. All right, I'm drawing this. I think the cat's name was True. Was that right? So I think Barnaby, or no. Ben, can you check? Who had the blue hair?
True and Barnaby, and True has blue hair.
So this is Barnaby. I want to draw Barnaby.
I gotta ask our father Hank. Ask our father Hank a question real quick, so I will be right back.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out. Jeremy, while Ben's gone, if you could let me know if we get any donations. Paisley, I'm not going to be able to draw this as well as you, but I'm going to try, okay? I like their little feet. Tiny little feet. Beautiful. Now, we just... There we go. Whew. All right, guys. Yeah, Angie, no problem. And again, I hope I'm pronouncing that okay. Sorry, y'all, I'm just reading the comments. Yes, Sadie, I agree. Please do tell Paisley her drawing is amazing. Paisley is the coolest artist here. Like, I do pancakes and stuff, but like, I remember how hard it was to draw when I was that age, and that is a really good cat. That is an excellent cat. That shows clear artistic talent to me. Keep at it, Paisley. Just have fun with it. I'm glad to hear that, Angie. Well, we don't have any donations at the moment, so I think I'm going to choose one of the free requests, unless someone wants to slide right in there real quick and donate something. Anything as low as $1 will get you, whatever you want immediately. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait, like, you know, whether or not I feel like making it, you'll get it now. So, consider that. Ben, if you want to drop that link for them.
I can do that.
Because my son Ben has returned.
I have a keyboard. And I also have copy and paste because I copied it earlier to make sure. That chat window's not working. Gotta use the other chat window. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, shoot, right. I need to charge my phone. When don't I? Until I need it, I'm gonna charge it up here.
Alright.
This charger's kind of fast. Paisley, are you ready? I just realized you don't even have your request. Oh, shoot. Don't worry. I can fix that. I can fix it. Don't worry. These pancakes are mendable. They're stinkers sometimes. Man, that was weird. That was so easy. Like, how quickly that broke. Oh well. Don't worry. Mistakes are delicious. That's the fun thing about this. And one thing, Paisley, if you keep drawing, you'll find with art is that you will make so many mistakes. You will be just overwhelmed by the number of mistakes you make. But that's the fun part of art, is you make mistakes over and over and over and over and over and over again. But the trick is you learn from them every time. So I'm learning that I gotta be a little more gentle with the pancakes.
That condensation just grabs onto it.
Not fantastic. Also, if you draw, you probably don't have to worry about that problem. The paper just ripping in half.
Oh no, my pencil got condensation on it and ripped my paper in half.
The only thing I've ever done in that regard with art, which is the most infuriating, it makes my skin crawl thinking about it, is when I'm erasing a drawing and the paper catches and goes, yeah, it's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yes, Sky Kid, thank you. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle now. Barnaby's a puzzle now. Let me see if I can flip the puzzle. That's actually a great. I think I'm gonna use that, Sky Kid. If it ever breaks, I'll be like, no, it's interactive. Put the pancake together. See, it's a puzzle. So we're just gonna flip this in 2 pieces because the pancake will cook together, and then Barnaby will be all better. And then we just go whoop. That's okay. No use crying over torn pancakes. I did just solve a puzzle, though.
There you go.
See, Paisley, I told you I couldn't make it as well as you. Yours doesn't have a rip down the middle. I could learn a thing or two. All right, we ready?
Be more like Paisley.
Yeah, I'm trying. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How's the giant one not rip? But okay. Peacock and a unicorn. It's a peacock riding. I actually really like that one. I like that one's use of negative space. Like how the unicorn is just like an outline almost.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Going
that.
for a ride. Where is the saddle and harness? That peacock is not following safety protocols. This is very dangerous, Dana.
She's getting cocky too. Peacocky.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, Angie, we do sell a Pancake Art kit. Ben, you want to tell them about the Pancake Art kit?
I do. So, Pancake Art kit. We got a box. It doesn't matter. So the Pancake Art kit comes with the griddle that Dana's making pancakes on. It comes with the spatula Dana's using to flip the pancakes. It comes with 3 small bottles and 1 big bottle. And then it also comes with an instruction manual. Everything you need to make pancake art minus the batter and colors. And we sell the colors on our website too. Yeah. And it's on our website, dancakes.com/store. And you can snag it there and have it before Christmas.
Can you scroll up to the request list?
I sure can. It's got a special coating on it. Let's see. So our griddle has a special coating on it that makes it specifically good for pancake art. It's also got a even heating element, which, real quick, Dana, since you don't have any batter on there, you want to tilt the griddle up and show everybody
sure.
Awesome heating element?
Good call.
Look at that. See how it doubles back to the middle there? No other griddle on the market does that. So that means that it eats evenly all the way across. And so when you're making pancakes, they don't end up with these weird cold spots. So, you know, like with the griddles we would use back in the day, you know, the edges would cook really quickly and the middle would just be all liquidy and you have to wait, and then the colors would be weird.
I'm gonna make a big bird.
You make a big bird like Sesame Street Big Bird?
Yes.
All right.
I just made a small bird. Now I want to make a big bird. Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa. That takes easy. Let's calm it down.
Chill out, guys.
Actually, if I could be a hypocrite for a second, would you mind grabbing me a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
Whenever you get a second, no rush.
Let's see.
So who needs to calm down when you can caffeinate yourself?
Whoa.
Whoa. I didn't grow up watching Sesame Street, but I like Big Bird. I like Big Bird's voice.
I watch my fair share of Sesame Street. I never really liked. I appreciate it more now than I did when I was a kid, though.
Hmm. It's kind of same for me with like Jim Henson's designs. I get more respect for like the Jim Henson puppets as I get older.
Yeah, he was revolutionary. And the fact that they're still going.
Mm.
Like the Jim Henson, like I forget the name of it, but the shop, like anytime you see puppets or
Well, were you at the Temple Run event we did, or was that Dan, Hank, and I?
I don't think I was.
Well, you would remember because there was a giant. So, have you guys ever played Temple Run? And there's that big scary monster that chases you, and that's like why you're running. You're trying to outrun like this like temple demon. If you Google it, just Temple Run monster, you'll see what I mean, and it'll probably trigger a memory you didn't even remember that you had, because I think everyone played Temple Run at least once back in like 2010. But they had a full suit of that monster that was humongous, and it was a Jim Henson suit, and it looked like it, and it was amazing to see it in person.
Ah. All right, I'm about to go get your coffee.
Thanks.
Do you want some almond milk in there?
Yes, please, a little bit.
And then when I get back, I'm gonna toss this up on TikTok for a minute.
What's on TikTok?
I'm gonna go live on TikTok for a minute.
Oh, live. Cool. Okay. Neat. I hope this looks like Big Bird. Big Bird's surprisingly a little hard to get right. Like to make look exactly like him.
Puppet of Big Bird works.
No. Ben asked if I have ever seen how the puppet of Big Bird works.
My mic's on, so hopefully, if it's picking up, they can hear me. But yeah, it's the head is actually controlled by the guy's hand. One of the arms is stationary and attached to his side.
Whoa.
So yeah, the guy's literally like crouched down the whole time with his arm in the air like this, and like one arm works and the other one, yeah, it's
Neat.
wild.
I love like puppeteering, costuming, like the type of stuff that brings characters like Big Bird to life. I have so much respect for the people that do it. It's so cool. I follow some people on Instagram who make really complex, like wearable puppets, like suits, and some of it is so impressive. I think it's such a cool art form.
Hopefully, coffee's not cold.
Thank you.
Looks like Big Bird to me.
Yeah, it's the eyes.
Ah.
There's something about the Muppets' eyes. Or is Big Bird a Muppet?
I mean, they're made by Jim Henson's Creature Shop. That's the name of it.
Man, that'd be so cool. I wish I worked in a creature shop. I do genuinely think one day my dream job, like, even, obviously this is like a dream job, but like one job I would love to have is something involving costuming, like special effects, or just some kind of creature creation. Like, you know what transfixed me as a child was like those books that were like mythical monsters and they were all illustrated and the illustrations were so good. Like the fact that I can draw at about their caliber now, like if I had sat in Photoshop for 10 hours and rendered a piece like crazy, blows my mind. Because looking at that stuff when I was a kid, I was just obsessed. If I have like a crazy full circle moment where I like get to make those illustrations someday or something, I'll lose it.
I mean, you can.
I know.
You could make them even if nobody asks you to.
You're right. But you know, it'd be cool to like put it in like a scholastic book or something.
Yeah.
I like inspiring other artists. That's a big plus. And I know that like other artists would see it if I just posted it on DeviantArt or something, but it'd be cool to like have like a published book where I'm an illustrator or something. I always wanted to be an illustrator for books growing up. Because I was always like, why would you ever want to write the book? I just want to draw it. I was like, I feel bad for whoever's got to write it.
Does it have pictures?
Mm-hmm. No, really, like severe ADHD, I could not read books without pictures. And I always felt stupid because in movies they were always like, duh, does the book have pictures? And I was like, hey, that's me. And I don't like that.
I resemble that remark.
I swear to God, that's like such an insecurity to me when like Gaston, where he's like, this book doesn't have any pictures. And it's because like, haha, he's dumb. And it's like, no, he's not. I like picture books. Graphic novels, like, I'm gonna make, do we have any donations or should I just keep going?
Let me see here.
Oh, I forgot to remark on that comment. Angie said that Paisley draws zombies too. Paisley? That's like same wavelength here. I drew zombies too.
Oh, we missed. The chat was not scrolling. Why didn't it scroll?
Would you mind glancing through them for anything? Oh, I saw this part. I keep going.
See, Ice Fox. Oh, Bobby in the shop's
Bobby
here.
in the shop's here. Sorry we missed this, guys. The chat just stopped scrolling, so.
Oh, and there's, yeah, this is what's...
I might make, like... I saw someone say Naruto. We do a lot of... I feel like we do Naruto, like, every other stream.
I've done my fair share of Narutos.
Ice Fox sounds really fun. If any of you guys have one of those requests, please, so I know you're still here, shout it out again. Like, personally, I know that, like, I try to prioritize requests that people are continuously asking for as a sign that they're still there and they still want it. So, please throw out something else you want. And if you say it, I'm more likely to take it seriously, because some people will request and then 45 minutes later I remember it, but it's like, what if they're not watching anymore, you know? But if you do donate, you will definitely get it made, so consider it.
Most definitely.
I want to draw an Ice Fox, and I have the Ice Fox from Star Wars pulled up as like a little example, but I also like drew a fox just last night for Anthromancer, so I'm just gonna like doodle something too, I think.
You got this. When that big, let me know before that big bird's ready to flip, because that's when I'm gonna hit the go live on the ticky tack.
Cool. TikTok's following does take a second to join the stream though, so I would probably give it like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute before I flip it, because you'll find with TikTok, it's not like Instagram where everyone floods in and leaves. TikTok's weird in that like you'll have like one person and then two person and then 45 seconds will go by and you'll have 5 people and then you'll have like 40.
Gotcha.
It's very odd.
I'm also going to put TikTok on the iPad, because we should probably have it on the iPad.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Icy Fox. Covered in icicles.
Icy Fox go burr.
Yes. Yeah, probably.
Because it's cold.
It's cold.
Alright.
You won't blew my mind.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
wait. Why is it? I don't want to turn off that. Why is it doing that? This background replacement.
Let me see.
Just
Sounds
stopped.
like you hit a filter.
I did hit a filter, but it wasn't. I hit a filter to look at it, and then I turned it off, but it did not turn off.
How's this newfangled TikTok? Yeah.
Yeah. I guess you actually have to go. You have to actually go in there. All right, let's try that again. Hey, there we are. So, we're live on the.
Hello, TikTok. What's up? Guys, if you in the stream hear me talking to TikTok, it's just because Ben is streaming. It won't be forever, so you won't have to hear me say everything twice. We are making an ice fox because it was requested in our weekly Sunday request stream.
We got a big bird over here.
Oh yeah, that too.
And so we're doing a request stream. We do these every Sunday. And you can watch the actual stream over at dancakes.com/live. And you can drop a request in the chat there, or you can put in a donation and get a guaranteed request with a nice, sweet photo of said pancake. I'm just gonna awkwardly walk around here.
Do it. Snow or something, I don't know. Okay. How y'all doing, TikTok?
Yeah.
In fact, how's everybody doing? In both the stream and TikTok, drop a fox emoji if you're feeling clever.
Ooh, fox emoji.
And drop a snowflake emoji if you're feeling...
If you're a snowflake.
If you're not feeling so
If
great.
you're feeling triggered.
Yeah. If you're feeling upset. I didn't mean that to like... I was just like, fox, snowflake. Drop a summer sun if you're feeling cool. And drop a peacock.
If you're feeling peacocky.
Yes. Whoa.
Felt peacocky. Might delete later.
Yep. So Big Bird here is being a little slow, so I'm gonna go ahead and...
Don't talk about Big Bird like that.
Did you see that clip where he falls off the stage at a Christmas show?
I have not.
It's a live show and he walks off the stage. I hate that I laugh at it. He's fine. Everyone's fine. That is some frigid coffee.
Is it chilly?
It is cold as the table it's rested on.
Cold as our hearts.
Wow, this is a thin one. I guess it got thin because I didn't have the heat on high enough. So it just spread real thin.
You guys ready? You guys ready for some Big Bird?
I'm so glad I told you to start recording early just to have this take so long.
Thanks, Dana.
Yeah.
This is her fault.
This is my fault. It's
this.
always my fault. I don't want to rip it. I ripped a pancake earlier. Not fun. I'm just reading some of the comments.
Eh.
Oh, Sadie says we said a monokuma. Monokuma? Oh, excuse me.
So we're...
Sadie, I can make that. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Did Jeremy put that in the request pile-up? I didn't see monokuma.
I'm not sure.
Or maybe I just didn't recognize it because I don't know that. But I will look it up and I'll make that next. Thank you for being patient. Thank you guys for watching. We try to get to every request if we can. But again, if you donate any amount, it will be prioritized. And, you know, sometimes you just got to have a system like that. It helps us out because I don't know if you guys know what events are.
We
way
almost
back,
forgot.
We used to go to places other than our houses and make things for people. Here we go. Whoa.
Here we go. You guys ready? You ready?
One cooked bird. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
There it is. The biggest bird.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something about those blue eyelids. Like, it looks fine on Big Bird, but then when I draw it, he looks real tired.
I mean, you'd be tired too.
If I was a massive bird walking around the city streets. That was a
raised on the streets.
Big Bird was raised by the streets.
He went to school of hard knocks.
Is that why he's so gentle? Because he's been through everything?
Yeah, he knows how bad it can be, okay?
This is so funny. Just, woo! Bert's like, hey, Big Bird, can you tell us about your past? And he's like, no.
No, I don't think I will.
I can never go back. And he's like, what? And then Elmo's like, guys, there's a butterfly! And the subject changes.
Let's count to 10.
How many arrests did Big Bird have? And the count comes in and goes, 4 arrests. I don't know. This isn't that funny, but it is. He's just so kind and nice, and to think that he was just.
He's changed, okay?
Yeah.
That's
how it happens. Like, real talk, though. That's why it's so funny, I think, is because I've seen stories of, like, these terrible people who had these horrible ideologies, and then one day they just, like, something happens to them, and they, like, get a new perspective on life, and then they're the most gentle people, and they work for charity, and they're like, yeah, I have to get all these offensive tattoos removed, but still, I'm trying.
Remember I saw, the guy had just a bazillion face tattoos, and he had to go in for so many laser treatments.
Ice Fox. Ooh, I like that one. That would make for a really good time lapse. Now that winter's among us. Yeah, I like that. I don't know. That was just a doodle, but I actually really like those colors. Ice Fox, good request. I think Maya requested that. I don't want to give false credit here, but whoever requested it, thank you.
Good choice.
Request. And then I've got a Monokuma for Sadie, and I think they said their son. Didn't quite catch it, but whatever.
I'll make it. This is what we got so far here.
Hello,
today.
TikTok.
Just showing off.
We got the goat.
Oh yeah.
The goat.
And we got our peacock riding a horse, and then we got our acoustic
unicorn riding a unicorn.
Hiding a
you absolute peasant.
Pleb. Acoustic peacock.
It's just I didn't get enough sleep. Everything's funny.
So we're live streaming now. I mean, we're live streaming on TikTok. We're also live streaming through we're on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube and Periscope.
Right. I remember this, dude. Okay.
So you can go to dancakes.com/live.
Making this.
Ooh.
I remember this. It's a cool design. I don't know what it's from, but I made this at a lot of events. I was always like, man, that's a cool design. So
Taylor, if you hop over and over in the live stream dancakes.com/live, you can drop your requests in the chat there.
Yeah.
Or you can donate too. There's a donate button on that page.
I mean, technically they can request in the TikTok comment stream, but I am way more likely to see it and therefore way more likely to take it if it's unpaid, if it's in this stream, because this is what we primarily stream.
This is very true, and we won't be streaming on this for the entirety of our stream. So.
Yeah, this is like a, hey TikTok, come join this other stream, which I think might be linked in our bio. Probably not.
I think it goes to the store.
Well, yeah, tell them about
dancakes.com/live, or if you click on the link in our bio, just go to the watch for live in the menu. So, but I think we're probably about to take off here. I guess I can switch cameras and show off my stupid face. So, whoa, my camera's wet. Is it just fuzzy? Is it just...
Oh, I thought you were saying that because you switched your
so
face
out of
and you were just like,
focus.
whoa!
My camera's so out of focus.
Hello, world. Weird.
Why is it so out of focus? Well, all right. So we'll end on this.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
So we're gonna take off, And so yeah, if you want to go to dancakes.com/live and watch the rest of this, we're going to be live for what, like another 30-40 minutes.
Yeah. And if for some reason you want to go on Facebook, you can go to Facebook and look us up there too. Like that. What Ben? That's Ben. I don't want to confuse anyone more with our names.
Yeah, I'm Ben.
That's Ben.
Dana. I'm usually not on the TikTok, but here I am today.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just gonna say, if you want to go on Facebook to, check on acquaintances you barely know, you can also like watch the stream there, or YouTube, or Twitch. So that link Ben gave is like a.
It is a catch-all. So yeah, we've got the Twitch. The Twitch is embedded on the page, but up top there is a bunch of links to all the different platforms. We're streaming on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope all at the same time. And
I always forget about Periscope.
Yeah, so did everybody else. All
Hey.
right, we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out.
Cool. Good thinking about that. TikTok's really valuable to stream on. I always forget about it.
Yeah, I figured why not.
I've got a TikTok. I'm so annoyed at myself, and I'm trying not to be because things happen. But I'm really annoyed I didn't get there's a TikTok. The reason I said I'm like swamped is because I was working all night on Anthromancer, and then I also want to finish a TikTok that for some reason I just haven't finished editing. It's that one you saw the other night. It's like that song is getting some acclaim, and Billie Eilish just joined TikTok. So in my head I'm just like, I gotta get it up.
Now's the time.
Now is I know. 2 days ago was probably the time, but I'm trying not to beat myself up over it because things happen. I was here till 10 and it wasn't finished, and I was just like, I want to go home.
I've got that Eddie Van Halen pancake that I still haven't posted yet. So.
Is that a fixed one? Because I know you didn't want me to use the first one.
The fixed one.
Gotcha.
So Hank's frame.
I didn't know anything about that. I guess I knew vaguely that you finished it, but then I didn't hear anything, so I was like, maybe.
Yeah, I edited the video.
Okay.
But Hank's framing it, and then I was like, I want to put the, because he has this really, everybody calls it, well, he called it the Frankencaster, where he put humbuckers in a Stratocaster body. But then he gave it this really crazy paint job where he used
I'm confused as to what you're talking about.
Say what?
I'm confused as to what you're talking about.
So humbuckers are pickups and guitars. Those are the little square or lipstick shaped bars under the strings. Those are the things that actually pick up the vibrations of the string. And make the sound. And so humbuckers are like on a Fender you have what's called single coil pickups, where it's where there's just one. That's the ones that are shaped. They call them lipstick pickups because that's about the size. They're about the size of a stick of lipstick.
I love how people name things.
Yeah. And then and those are single coil. So it's just basically all it is. It's a copper wire wrapped around a magnet, and the humbucker is basically two single coils side by side, but they're out of phase. Shut up, phone. Jeremy's calling me. That's probably...
Do not say be quiet to Jeremy. Jeremy's our friend.
What's that? Oh, we got okay. I will, I'll check out.
Was that the commissioner?
Yeah, he was letting me know that there's a donation request.
Zoinks! Donation request. Hey, Xavier's here. Sup, Xavier?
Hey.
Fellow synthesthete, I think is how you say it. I don't know.
All right.
I just remember Xavier because great profile picture, and also we had that really passionate conversation on a stream one time about what color numbers are.
A tree of life with Celtic flair. And red, yellow, and orange leaves.
Ugh. God, cold coffee is so bad.
You want me to microwave it?
No. I've already committed to that. I can fight my own battles. Thank you. I'm already halfway through it. I I appreciate it, but once you put almond milk in coffee, there's something about microwaving it that does weird things. For like, I don't like the microwave almond milk. It just gets weird.
Didn't have a reference with that, so that's.
Well, I can look into it.
Yeah.
I know what a tree of life is. You're asking for a really hard pancake. I have made a tree of life. Well, no, I've made a flower of life. What am I thinking of? Because this is like anthromancer stuff, like the flower of life and all that.
That's totally fine, Xavier. Don't worry about it. Like we appreciate our regulars, but we understand like.
Oh yeah,
life happens. People got stuff to do.
Oh man, whoever asked for this, the Tree of Life, you need to check out Dan's side project, because in that I illustrate. I had to like make up an interpretation of the Tree of Life, and I'm really happy with what I came up with.
Melissa.
Cool. Oh, by the way, Ben, I don't know if this is yours, but I borrowed this last night because I was here at like 8 o'clock. So I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll put it back. I need to find my phone charger.
Yes, you do.
Sorry, everybody. I'm a hot mess. I might have left my charger at my house. It's fine. That's fine. I can make up a tree of life, but with Celtic flair, I can do that. I'm gonna type in Tree of Life Celtic. This is a very cool request. Oh, neat. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, so y'all want this. Hold on. It doesn't do it any justice. How, like, can you go to that zoom, Ben? Goodness. So, I am going to, you know what? I'm going to do something a little more like this. Maybe add a little bit of my own flair to it. Because Celtic stuff is hard enough. Pancake art is hard enough. Like, symmetries. And I'm not mad at you. I love stuff like, backwards. Well, not really, because it can go either way.
It's symmetrical.
Yeah. I'm completely being a hypocrite. It's like, I need symmetry and it has to be backwards. No.
I mean, it is backwards, but it's also not.
Well, this is going to be fun, though, because I'm not going to take this super seriously, but I'm also going to try to keep it Celtic for you. Thank you for the request. I am in no way trying to make you feel bad. I always give people a hard time when they give me really difficult stuff, but it's more like, I don't know. We're good at pancake art enough and experience that when something challenging comes along, we just kind of like rub our hands and are like, ooh, something to try my best on. Let's see what I get. And sometimes the hardest stuff can lead to the best results, you know? Like, I'll flip stuff and I'll be like, whoa, I had no idea I was capable of that.
Yeah, you're good, Cyber Husky.
Did I make them feel bad?
I just didn't. Cyber Husky said I didn't think it would be that complicated. Like, it's fine. We like a challenge.
We do. And I should probably be better about not wigging people out. Man, why do I did not need to make this big. And also it's like not even symmetrical, so we're gonna add some stuff, try to make it a little more symmetrical here.
What was I talking about before? I feel like I was talking about something mildly important and I just forgot.
Sorry, I can't help you.
Nobody can.
Ben, you and I are already bad enough about like dropping our train of thought, but I think, you know who's worse than maybe both of us? Gina.
Ooh, wow.
Or Gina will like, she'll be talking to me and I'll be like, oh, what's that? She'll be like, oh. And the interaction will literally happen for 2 seconds. And I'll be like, what were you talking about? And she'll be like, was I talking? And I'm like, yes, you were telling me this passionate story about school or something. And she'll be like, huh. Oh. And it's consistent. I can't interrupt her. I cannot interrupt her.
That's wild.
I know.
I didn't think anybody could be worse than us.
Yeah. I mean, just have a conversation with Gina. I feel like you guys will be in the most passionate conversation of your life, and then you both will just be like, huh, the walls are white. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know. Something that important. So, okay. I don't know if this looks Celtic, though. Like if you look at the breath picture I'm using, it's a lot of like what looks like squiggles, but I know there's like a lot more that goes into it. So I think what I'm gonna do to compensate a little bit, like make sure that there's some Celtic feel to it, is I'm going to
You gonna put a kilt on it?
So stupid. I'm going to, I'm gonna try something.
And Dennis, we can put that in the list of requests.
Might have gotten into this one a little bit too confident.
Thanks, Josh. Josh on Facebook says y'all's artistic ability is amazing.
Aw, thanks. We just kind of dive in. Like, I went into this Celtic tree maybe a little bit too confident. But, like, that's, I think, how we come off so good at what we do is we're just like, yeah, I can do it. And then we're just over here flailing. And y'all are like, whoa. Because, whoa, they're confident. And we're just like, what are we doing?
In our heads, we're just like, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no.
Yeah, exactly. So this is going to be a really interesting one. And I hope it's okay. I hope it turns out okay. But, like... So what I'm seeing a lot, because Celtic stuff is very, like, it seems very intricate and, like, you need some serious understanding of what's going on, like pattern-wise.
And we have no idea what's going on.
Ever. And so I'm just going to wing this one. And we're going to hope it comes out okay. Just add some, like, fun Celtic knots and stuff. I think.
Let's see. Xavier says, cheat Celtic art with tons of triarchs.
Huh? What?
It's in the chat. I don't quite understand.
I hope these look like leaves. I'm just doing these knots, but I'm doing them in a... I didn't have a deep enough... Oh, I do have a deep enough green. It's right there. Okay. Not see it. I mean, a lot of Celtic stuff is squiggles. Like, you can tell there's, like, some sense of the symmetry put in, but, like I'm looking at one right now that doesn't have any symmetry. Like, if it was on a quilt, you'd never say it looked bad, but it's definitely not symmetrical. So this might look more alien than anything. Be honest with me, Cyber Husky. If you don't like this, I'm happy to redo it. I went into it a little bold, and now I gotta commit. My phone died. That's okay. I was barely using a reference anyways.
Use triarchs to mimic the Celtic knots. Okay.
That's what I'm doing, yeah. Like, I'm looking at some pictures of Celtic knots, and I'm like... Because they're like, there's a lot of, like, upward spirals, and then they'll have these, like, offshoots up here. And then there's, like, triangles. So, like, if I put, like, a triangle on these... I do like flubbing patterns. I do like trying to make things look more complex than they actually are. So then I'm going to go ahead and put this all in black. And we're going to see how this looks. This is easily the most experimental, like, I call pancakes like this. My art style in general, I call this. And I wish Becca was watching, because when I explained this to her, she's like, I need that definition on a shirt. She's one of our stream regulars. But I call my art process, like, it's called what is that? I think it's like Brazilian skydiving or something, and it basically just means you throw the parachute out of the plane and then you jump after it, hoping that you catch up to it.
Oof.
Yeah, it's natural selection at work, let's be real. But I've always been fascinated with that concept. Like, why would you do that, you know? That's kind of how I think of my art process is when I dive into one like this and I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, man, I hope I can catch up. I hope I can not throw this whole thing. So if you look up Celtic Tree of Life, I feel like you'll get something that looks roughly like this.
In the ballpark.
And this was a donation, so once again, if you don't like this, please let me know. I'm totally happy to remake it. I'm also gonna flip this Monokuma in a second. Why do I make these so big? I don't have an excuse. It's not cute anymore. Like, I make them too big, and I know they're too big. And in my head, I think, it's fine. And then 5 minutes later, I regret not fixing it.
There's 2 more drip cuts in the fridge
Oh,
if
sick
you run
nasty.
out, so.
Cool. Man, it's so nice how, I know you did batter today, so I can't talk too much, but, like, it's so nice that we, like, in general, just have batter. You know? Like...
Because we're streaming so much.
We're streaming so much.
So we use it, but then we make more than we need. So, like, the batter I made today went straight in the fridge, so it never even sat out.
Yeah.
So it'll be good for probably till Wednesday.
Nice. Sadie, we ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice. I like that. I'm gonna fix one teeny thing, and that's that this mouth curve didn't go up as high as I wanted because he's got this big, scary smile. There we go. I like that one, though. Also, I think this should have gone like, boop. There we go.
I was talking about my Eddie Van Halen pancake, that's what I remember. I was talking about the Frankenstrat. That's the Frankenstrat.
Oh, okay.
And he painted that himself. With bicycle paint and masking tape, and I wanted to have that pattern behind the pancake.
Neat. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, in the frame, and
Sadie, glad you like it.
And so my plan was to print it out, and then put that in the frame. But
neat.
Yeah, but unfortunately, my printer head is clogged.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I don't know if anybody's ran into this problem before, but you can take the printer head out and soak it in water for a few days and hopefully unclog it. And I did, and it only partially unclogged it, so my print head might just be completely clogged. I might have to either buy a new print head or buy a new printer. I'm not sure yet.
Xavier said something that I think is apt. Wow them with your brilliance, or dazzle them with your BS.
Yeah, that's pretty...
I feel like we dazzle more often than not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sadie, I forgot. She said my son, whose birthday it is, loves it too. What's your son's name? Happy birthday. Is today the day, or was it been like around his birthday? I'm so happy that you could get that for him. Thank you for speaking up again. Sorry we miss requests sometimes, but whenever, honestly, we love donations, but if someone tells me it's their birthday, I'll probably just make yours. Like, I love when people come in, they're like, hey, it's my birthday. Can I get this thing I've always wanted from you guys?
Better be telling the truth, though.
Yeah.
Don't be one of those people who goes to the restaurant
you know
and be
what?
like...
If they don't tell the truth to us raising dollars for our company, and they're like, but it's my birthday, then they can go to sleep with that. I don't care. Like, at some point, minor offenses like that, I'm just like, hey, you gotta sleep at night, man.
I probably sleep just fine.
Yeah, whatever.
I always think about, there's some of my
How do
friends...
people misbehave and then sleep well at night? I can't do anything and then sleep well at night. I'm always just like, oh man, I glanced at that passerby a little too long because I was spacing out. What if they thought I didn't like them? I wish I was their friend. I wish I could undo it. Man, it's 3 in the morning. I'm so anxious.
One of my friends' moms, anytime we would go out to eat with them, it was always one of her kids' birthdays. Always. As long as it was a restaurant that they didn't go to that wasn't like local.
Could I borrow your phone?
Yeah.
Just until my phone chart. I'm sorry. If you want to Google Bolt the dog, I saw Bolt as a request. I'll make that. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I don't want to sit here with too much dead air. I'm gonna make Bolt, like Disney movie Bolt. And then Ben, I'm going great up here, but if you want to jump in,
I can. I mean, I definitely can if you.
Okay, let me make Bolt really quick, and then if any interesting requests come in, I'm happy to grab them. But if not, I'm happy to switch out.
It's actually, I'll just give you the iPad because that makes sense. That's the thing.
Yeah, I never think of that ever.
Since that's the thing we have.
Yeah, we need a better stand. I watched Dan almost knock this off the table on a consistent basis.
Actually, we've got 2 phone stands. It's still not tall enough, but they're the same phone stands, so.
Sadie says his name is Alex. He's 12 today. His sister made him a Monokuma cake today, and she's 9. Talented kids. Wow. A 9-year-old made a cake that looks like a cartoon character? Good lord, we have talented children in the stream today.
Yeah.
It's insane. We had someone who made me a drawing earlier. Y'all showing me up. What's your motive?
Yeah.
No, I'm
chopped liver over here.
Totally kid. I'm so pleased when I see kids. You know what I think one of the most messed up things is we tend to consciously or no, as a society, which we live in,
We
we
definitely
definitely live. We tend to teach kids, and it definitely carries over into adults. This idea of like, oh, I'm not born creative, so I can't be creative. And I think that's a darned shame, because I think humans are all creative. And I think what keeps people from thinking they are is this feeling that they can't do it well enough. Because no one is good at this stuff at first. Like, look at my drawings from just 5 years ago. Yeah, they're competent, but they're nothing like what I'm making now. You know, it's like people see me or Ben or Dan or whoever making Pancake Art, and they're like, when did you wake up? They literally ask us, like, when did you wake up and realize you were good at this? And that question irritates me because to me it speaks of a problem where, I don't know, it's like people are creative. Like, give any kid a toy or crayons or whatever, and they will just dive in. They'll scribble. They'll, you know, make up a game. They'll make up roles for their dolls. Like kids are creative, and for one reason or another, we drive that creativity, whether it's creativity of thinking, creativity of like problem solving, of, you know, like making visual art, making music. We drive that idea away unless they're really, really good, because, you know, you get all, I mean, I come from a supportive family in terms of like what I want to do with my career, but I still got that whole like, well, you don't want to be a starving artist. You know, I got that from my Nana, who constantly encouraged me to draw as a kid. So there's like mixed messages there. It's like, well, I want to do what I love, and I can be a great artist if I keep working at it. But instead we're like, no, you need to be a doctor or something. And of course there's nothing wrong with doctors, but I guess my point is, it's like when I hear about 9-year-olds making like complex cakes and stuff, I'm like, good, keep at it. Don't let anyone tell you that that's not important or that you have to be good enough. And I don't say that with like anger as much as I do like passion for when I see kids who like I'm very fortunate. I had an encouraging family that like wanted me to draw like crazy. And because I always had that encouragement, I never stopped practicing, and I got really good. Not to brag, but like I have maybe 10,000 plus hours of practice under my belt. And it's because I had people that like encouraged me on, you know, even though they were worried about me making money. It's like at the end of the day, it's like everyone's got creative potential, you know? It's not just the creatives born with it. And so I'm ranting, but I guess it's just something that it's like, if anyone here is watching this and you think, well, I'm not creative, I can't draw or whatever, that's your choice if you don't want to draw, but please don't ever stop doing what you want to try out of like some feeling of shame, you know? I've taught people Pancake Art before, and they just like hide in their hands. They're like, I'm not good at it, I'm not good at it. It's like, you haven't even tried it yet, you know? I don't know. I guess it's something I'm passionate about, so gives me hope when I hear about like all these parents like, yeah, my daughter drew you a picture. I'm like, cool, I want to see it. You know? You don't have to be me or Ben or Dan or, you know, Picasso to show off your work. Screw that.
I mean, if anything, people ask, when did you get Pancake Art? And it's like, I'm still waiting.
Yeah. Well, and Ben's a really inspiring case, because you were not, I drew like crazy. And yes, you drew, but like you stopped in middle school.
Yeah.
And so Ben was in telecom, and Ben can make your portrait on a pancake like you wouldn't believe, but he wasn't drawing 6 years ago. You know,
No.
He wasn't drawing when he started Pancake Art. He learned to draw as he learned to Pancake Art. And I think that's really incredible.
No, music, I stopped drawing whenever I got into music. So music became my thing. And so yeah, that's where all my energy went, which most of my energy still goes there to a certain extent. I mean, I'm actually, one of the reasons why I haven't posted the Eddie Van Halen pancake too is because I've been debating exactly what I want, how I want the music to be, and part of me was like, oh, I should learn Eruption and do that, which is his most famous guitar solo. It's literally the entire song is just a guitar solo. It's
Wow.
like 45 seconds.
Cool.
And I was like, hey, I could do that, but it is complicated, but it's nothing I can't play. It's just, but also it's the patience of learning it. Because even if I can technically I have the dexterity to do it, learning and remembering all of the notes, maybe not so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I could do oh shoot, Mean Streets. Yeah, there's another one where he has a really, really interesting, weird. Because Eddie Van Halen did a lot of weird stuff musically that people don't really think about. He was doing stuff that like Tom Morello would do, 15 years later and make famous. But and the intro to Mean Streets, really cool. And I was like, oh, I can learn that. But then, like, while I was learning that, I inadvertently started writing a solo that's almost all finger tapping. And I was like, maybe I should do this. Do an original for an original.
By the way, I'm sorry, Cyber Husky, I'm sorry this took so long, but I'm about to flip this monstrosity. I hope it looks okay. I say monstrosity because it's huge, not because I know it'll be bad, but 1, 2, 3. Huh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Neat. No, I like that. I mean, those are definitely like Celtic knots. I actually looked at a picture for that middle one. So there you go. It's a lot, but I hope you like it.
Sadie sent her picture over.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Thank you, Sadie. By picture, you mean a donation?
The cupcakes.
Oh, I want to see. Yeah. Love to see that. And that's like another thing is like, yeah, Ben didn't know how to. I mean, I'm always gonna say like you didn't know how to draw because you.
I knew how to draw basic stuff. Like I learned how to shade in Pancakes before I learned how to shade in anything else.
So and I guess that's what I mean. You know, it's like yes, I know how to play basketball. I played basketball in middle school, but if the NBA called me on, I would still tell people I like was just learning how to play basketball for real. I guess I don't know, but I didn't know how to do portraits, like I could do a portrait if I really tried, but it wouldn't look very good. But when Dancakes called me on, they're like, you're gonna have to portrait. And I was like, really? I've never really seriously tried a portrait before. Okay. And so I only started drawing portraits like 3-4 years ago. Ooh, big as the plate. I guess it is the tree of life.
There we go.
Neat. Cyber Husky, I hope you enjoy that. Ben, I think you can. Wait, Paul Dunn said I missed it. What'd you miss?
I think the flip of the tree of life maybe. But I think he saw it.
I thought you said Cyber Husky asked for the tree of life.
Well, he did. I think that's what Paul was just saying that he missed it. I don't think he was saying. Let's see.
That looks great. Thank you. That was the first request that was just for me. My other requests were for other people. The tree of life has special meaning to me. That's super cool. I super, super recommend, again, if, maybe this is like a pride thing, but I guess I'm very proud of the way I had to make up my version of the Tree of Life because I'm illustrating Dan's myth. Like he made this like myth that, feels like an old, not a fairy tale, but it kind of feels like one. It feels like a legend. And I had to make up this interpretation of the Tree of Life, and very happy with how I illustrate. I guess I don't want to gas it up too much, but it's like someone just was like, illustrate the tree of life, make it unique. And I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, it was one of my, I did a pancake forever ago. It was like I was literally just messing around. And I just started drawing a bunch of shapes and I was like, what the heck is this? And I was like, and so I put a tree trunk on it and I was like, tree knowledge, there we go. And still really happy with that one. It turned out pretty cool, but it just started off as an abstract thing, and then I just kind of like how I write songs, where it's like the whole thing starts off as it's just like, oh hey, I like those chords together.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of build off of that accident.
I love when accidents turn into fantastic artwork. It's one of my favorite feelings in the entire world. That's why I think it's so important for artists even people who wouldn't consider themselves artists to experiment, because the things that you love to do now, you were once unknown to you. It's so important to remember to reach out to like the unknown every once in a while and be like, you know what, maybe there's something that like I could be enjoying, but I don't know about it yet.
Yeah.
And art's a great way to do that. I know one thing I do when I'm a little stunted creatively is I will, it's actually a game I've played this, I think maybe not with you, Ben, but I know we played it on road trips, like with either if Dan was in the car or I just passed the notebook around. But you make a scribble in pencil and then you pass it to someone and they have to take a pen, like something darker, and create something out of the scribble. That'd be actually really fun to do with pancakes.
That would be really cool to do.
But tougher.
I probably haven't done it on road trips because I'm usually the one driving.
That's fair.
So that wouldn't work very well.
By the way, I'm just doodling something, Ben, but if we don't have anything, if you'd like to take over, I could use a sitting break. I mean, I know I'm sitting, but sitting over this griddle.
We've only got about 5 more minutes on the screen.
Oh, I can finish it unless you want to make something.
I mean, nah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's.
You've been working hard, I get it.
If I start, we'll end up going. We'll end up going till like 4:30 or something.
You'll get your flow going. Yeah, I get that.
And then I'll be late picking up Diva.
And you got to budget your time. We're all in grave danger here of picking up too many projects and being like, ooh, I could get into this project, and all our other projects are like, no, stop, come back to us.
Yeah, we got your email, Sadie. I WhatsApped you those pictures of the cupcakes.
Oh, sick. I want to see. Give me 1 second. Let me just finish this up.
Oh, wait, your phone's charging. Here, I'll just show them to you.
Oh, please. I love seeing food art. Wow, that's so many. Oh my goodness, that's incredible. That is really incredible. She's 9? Do you know how young 9 is? Have you ever, like...
That's like...
9-year-olds are little babies. And I don't mean to, I'm not... If she's listening, I'm not trying to make her, feel like, she's probably like, I'm not a baby. I don't mean that. I just mean, compared to, like, Ben and I, you forget how young 9 is. And she's making that? That's insane. That is so... You should get a Pancake Art kit. I don't know what your daughter's name is, Sadie. I wish I did, because she and... her brother, if he's interested, Pancake Art kit. That is the kind of stuff I see. And I mean, I encourage the Pancake Art kit to anybody because I'm a firm believer that anyone can pancake art. It's just at the speed you're willing to take things. But I've never seen someone be bad at pancake art. Swear on my life. I have trained possibly hundreds of people at this point, stood next to them and taught them how to pancake art, and no one's ever been hopeless. Ever. People always say the same thing. Wow, I can't believe I made that. That's actually really good. That kind of stuff. And so, Ollie, my 7-year-old, made the... Ollie's 7? So Ollie is 7 and made the cupcakes. And then Evie, or Evie, I'm going to say Evie. I hope that's... Is it Evie? Because it could be like Evelyn, but it could be like Eve, because I had a friend named Eve. I'm going to call her Evie. I hope that's okay.
Which way? Let's see.
Evie. Made that on her own apart from the oven. Your kids are going places. Wow. Please, get a Pancake Art kit for the family. I say that with no, I'm not just trying to be like, buy our product. Like, seriously, I have watched, kids who excel at that stuff and have an interest in it just blow people away when they try Pancake Art. And I hope me saying that, if your kids are listening isn't pressure or anything, but, Christmas is going on. If not, we're always open for tips and tricks. You can always email us and we'll help you out with Pancake Art stuff. We also have classes. We also offer, we have videos online teaching the basics. And on our website, Ben, is that right? Yep. Should I be pushing that first?
Well, the video is on the website, and then there's also the actual, photos and text follow along as well that goes with the video. So if you want the whole thing,
we are at your service.
Yeah, you'd want to check it out on the website.
I cannot say enough how pleased I am to have so many talented, not just kids, but just people showing off their work. That's what I love about kids, is they don't they're They're not like, oh no, this thing I made is bad. They're just like, look what I made. And when you like really lean into being an artist, you eventually get back to the point where you're just like, look what, like one of our best doing videos is like the category where I just record myself flipping the pancake and then freaking out, and people say they like to see it. So I started posting them more, because it's like you get to a point where you're just like,
two people were like, that's dumb, she shouldn't be happy.
that was annoying. They're like, you don't need so much self-congratulation. It's like, I am stoked out of my mind right now, and I'm going to show it, because I mean, yes, there's egotism, that can be a thing that happens, but there's also just joy, you know? Like there's making artwork, making food art, making paintings, making whatever that you just finish, and you're just like, wow, I am the happiest I could be. That's my happy place, is like making good art and then sharing it.
Yeah, and it's definitely like with the pancake art, it's like, oh boy, I hope this looks good.
Yeah, I'm about to I have no idea what this looks like. Everyone's like, oh, how do you know what it looks like on the other side? And it's like, oh, if I knew.
That's why we flip out when they're really good, because we're just like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I always tell people, like, I'm at best 80% sure of how it's gonna look.
I had to flip that weird, but y'all get it. I like that one. It's very cute. I'm gonna let that cook for a second, and then I'll turn it. He's just running up a hill.
There you go. He's running up the side of a building.
Yeah. I mean, in the movie, he can do that.
Oh, there we go. See?
The plot of Bolt is really cute. It's a dog who has only ever been in action. He's in an action show where it's like him and his child owner, and they're like spies. But they set up everything so that the dog never sees that it's not real. You know, like they've got all these prop cars, and then he does like his super bark, and all these prop cars fly away. But then when the scene ends and they put him in the kennel and taking him away, you know, it's like they're revealed to be, you know, those like 5-pound props and stuff like that. And that they're talking about it, and they're like, why do we go through all this trouble, like, you know, making these sets seem fake for a dog? And they're like, because look at how that dog is acting. You know, we don't have to do anything. Like, that dog is like the best actor here. And then the dog escapes, and so he thinks he's in an action movie in the real world.
Oh, it's like Last Action Hero, but without the magic.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, he can do everything in the show, and so he like tries to run up walls and like head bash through fences and stuff, and it's a cute movie. It's one of the cuter like plot ideas, I guess.
You've never seen Last Action Hero, have you?
No.
Well, you should see that.
Okay. I like this dragon because it looks like a heart. That was unintentional. And then this might be my last one, unless we've got a donation.
Yep, I dropped a last call in there, so
1, 2, 3. Oh, cute. I like that. Looks like it has a beard. Looks like it's got a 5 o'clock shadow. Just because I shaded it kind of odd. This dragon needs to go to sleep. It's been up all night. This dragon looks like half of our coworkers. Looks like Hank. Like Dan a little bit.
It's Dan and Hank's dragon baby.
Ben, I saw a video of Brendan Urie last night reacting to something on YouTube, and he just looks like alternate universe you. He had the same round glasses. He had the same, like, I mean, you like big forehead. And he's got like his hair off to the side a little bit. And I was just like, that looks like Ben. That looks like darker haired Ben. And I was like, is that why he hates Brendan Urie? Because he sees himself.
That's probably it.
It's like if I saw like a girl with like a brunette girl with short hair, and I was just like she thinks she's all that. I'll send you the video. Xavier says that dragon looks how I feel. Lizzie says, so I missed the whole experience. Well, I'm happy to do one more pancake. Can we get one more really cool request? And I will pick my favorite, I think. And then we're gonna sign off.
You think you're gonna pick, or are you gonna pick your least favorite?
I don't know. I'll pick whatever. I try to balance it between what people obviously want. Like when people say cartoon character, the whole chat's like, I grew up with that. Then I try to prioritize that. But if no one gives me anything that I'm interested in, I'd rather like do something like that, you know?
Luffy. Or Zoro. Ooh, Zoro, that'd be interesting.
Zoro would be cool.
Headless Horseman. Ooh.
Ooh.
These are getting good.
Oops. Ah. Of course. That's okay. These are durable, and no one requested this.
No one asked for this.
Die! Man, I don't even think they're fragile today. I think, well, no, the cat was that was weird earlier when I went to put the spatula under the cat and it just split apart.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Is it old batter? Did you just remix it?
The only new batter... Yeah. Well, the fill... Was the fill bottle new batter? I can't remember if the fill bottle was old batter or new batter.
Actually, I really like how that one looks. It's very cool to have a pancake that looks like it has that much motion on it.
Yeah, no, it's
cool shape.
It is a nice...
Lizzie said these are durable. Yeah, I said they're durable, and then it broke in half. I was like, oops. They really are, though. I've been at events, like, these are more durable than I'm used to, or less durable than I'm used to, because I've been at events and flipped them sideways, and everyone's like, oh, and I'm like, oh, and I flip it back, and it's, like, completely unbroken. Xavier says, fill in the blank. Gothic blank. That's a fun one.
Gothic Abraham Lincoln.
That's intriguing, but I think I need something, like, I'm starting to feel like a touch lightheaded, so I'd like to make something not super,
Rudolph? Slimer. Ooh, Slimer from Ghostbusters?
Yeah, that might be fun. I like Rudolph, though. I'm such a sucker for Christmas stuff. I need to redo that Rudolph pancake I made 2 years ago that had that gradient glow effect. And everyone was like, did you put a gradient on a pancake? And I was like, somehow. And it looked really good. I did it 3 times, which is why. And it's the last pancake I made before I drove home to Fort Wayne. It was like the 23rd I made it. You know what? I'll do a Slimer. I think I can do like some really fun, like colors on that one.
Yeah.
I really like monochromatic, crazy imagery because then you're like, I mean, Slimer is just made to have like some blues and purples in them.
And he's an amorphous blob, so you don't have to worry about getting it exactly right.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. Like there's a bunch of different styles here, and I think I'm just gonna like if I actually haven't seen Ghostbusters. Yes, you can shoot me now. I didn't grow up with it. Like there's a lot of movies that if I didn't grow up with it, I'm just not gonna like. I don't know.
I'm just gonna watch a movie because everybody.
I mean, if it's really good, I'll like. If people, you know, sometimes it's like I've heard about iconic movies before, and then I watch them, and it's like I think everyone just kind of grew up with this because I don't really get it. But like, you know, there's stuff like The Big Lebowski that is so good, and there's a reason it's iconic, and it's like, you know, I don't know. My dad pushed me to watch it because he loves that movie so much. Like, there was no natural way for me to watch that movie. But if someone says Ghostbusters is one of my favorite movies because it's really good, then, you know, I'll consider checking it out.
It still holds up all right. Like the comedy did not age too poorly.
Oh, that's good.
Which is
nice.
That's hard. That's a hard one to do.
I hate watching old stuff and then they tell a joke and I'm just like, oh, not in this year.
Well, yeah, there's none
Half of Friends.
Yeah, oof. Yeah, there's none of that. I don't think there's anything that's super cringe. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that would make you.
Yeah, this is fun because I just get to like draw this as like he's very obviously very cartoony. So I'm just like.
Have you ever done llama? I have done llama. I did the. Let's see.
Llama? Like is the animal, or like the way you said that makes it sound like a name?
I think they meant the animal. They definitely didn't say Dolly beforehand. It's not the Dalai Lama, just a regular llama.
I want yellow teeth. I love making like gross stuff though, so Slimer was a good request. I love making like, I don't know, that's kind of what I draw when I'm a little brain dead and I just want to doodle, is I'll just draw like oozing, gross, nightmare fuel stuff, but like cartoony. So Slimer was honestly kind of a perfect request.
See, I did hipster llama a long time.
I remember that one. You should remake that. Yeah, it's awesome. You could do it with like a beanie and like fake glasses and a Starbucks drink and.
one's on our. That's actually probably one of the first ones that I got
Is that your
posted.
persona?
Yeah. Yes.
Sick.
None of you guys chose that one for the video.
I know.
That's.
I
Still
made
not
Dan a
online.
giraffe. God, I want that video to go up.
I made Dan a weasel, and he was just like. It was a ferret, but you know.
Yeah.
House weasel.
It's a weasel.
He was like.
I considered making him a sphinx, and then I was like,
Mhm.
no, we don't need to do that. This is a happy place. I don't hate sphinxes. I have one. I just didn't want to draw someone as a naked
Naked man
sphinxes-
with just like wrinkly folded over skin.
Yeah, like a worse naked.
That would have been hilarious, actually.
Would have been pretty funny. Would
Now-
have pushed my. But the giraffe made me laugh really hard when I made him as a giraffe, and he was just like, because it was like a gray giraffe, and it looked so bored. I was like, it looks just like you, and he was like, all right.
We got pictures of those. I don't think I took pictures of those.
I have pictures of them. I'm absolutely sure I do. 'Cause they were
When did we
golden.
do those?
I mean, I had a shaved head, so maybe August, maybe July, like late July.
Bobby pin.
Sakes. Can you please send that to me? Gina's obsessed with like dumb or bad tattoos, and that's not like a bad tattoo, but that's up her alley.
All right.
She had a flat tire yesterday. I had to drive her all the way to Warrenton.
Oof.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad. We had a great time because we just like had fun, you know, like when you're driving with your best friend and you just are silly and listen to music and stuff. But like, I was like, bye, love, have a good day. And she's like, my tire's flat. Do you think I could drive on this? And it's like on the rim. And I'm like, I'm driving you.
That's probably a bad idea.
She at least considered it. And I was like, nope, get in my car. But I say that because she works at a tattoo shop. So that's just what it made me think of.
It's all the way out in Warrenton.
I know. Warrenton is an hour away from here, so I had to drive her to her job. That's an hour away. It drives me crazy because, like, and I don't think she would mind. I'm not trying to badmouth her or anything. But like, she'll drive an hour out to Warrenton, spend all day there, and then drive all the way home, and then she'll make $50. And it's like, you just spent like 40 in gas. You know? Like, but she's, you know, she has to be there for a certain length of time, so.
Yeah.
It just stinks. It's not an ideal situation.
Hopefully someday it'll be a little busier. I'm sure they're probably not like gangbusters on business with everything.
Yeah, they're
going
actually
on.
doing okay though. Like
Yeah.
apparently a lot of people, once they started to have like the physical ability to, were like, you know what, tattoo time.
I've never been like tattoo time.
Yeah, me neither. Every time we're out there, she's like, you're here, you want a tattoo? And it's like, I have never seriously considered a tattoo in my entire life. I'm not saying I'll never get one, but it's weird. You'd think I'd be more about it. Because I think tattoos are gorgeous. I think they're fantastic. Like, I think aesthetically they're great. I think they take a lot of talent. But like, I can't think of any art or symbolism I just want on my body.
I'm too indecisive. That's my like.
Yeah.
I feel like I would change my mind. That's my problem. Like maybe not now, maybe not a year from now, but like what about 10 years from now? Like, I mean, I guess that's, you know, like you only live once, whatever. But still.
Well, and see, that's the thing that terrifies me about Gina, is she'll just get a tattoo impulsively. And I'll be like, what is it? And she'll be like, I don't know. I just kind of thought it was cool. And it was like, you put a random thing on your body on impulse because it was a cool looking drawing. And that's it.
She's gonna be covered.
What?
She's gonna be covered.
I know. She is. She's got like a 2-inch tall one right here. She's got like a 2-inch tall one right on her thigh. She's got
She's gonna run out
She's
of
got
room.
one on
She's
her
gonna have to start
tummy.
going up her neck.
She's got one on her wrist. And to be fair, that's something I found out about tattooing that's really interesting, is they have to do their first tattoo on themselves.
Ooh.
And they have to do their second, or I think their first tattoo on a loved one who's willing to guinea pig. So she did it on her sister, who also gets random tattoos. But then she had to do a tattoo on herself, which I think is brilliant because, yeah, full accountability. No matter what you make, you gotta stick with it. But I came home one day and she was tattooing herself on my apartment floor. Did I not tell you that? She
No.
tattooed a gift I got her which was a succulent in a pot that looked like Harry Styles. She tattooed it like this tall on her leg. It's like, what power do I wield where I get my girlfriend a nice gift and she just puts it on her body forever? And I literally was like, Gina, let's be realistic. Like when she told me it was an idea, I was like, what if we break up and you have a gift I gave you on your leg? And she's like, that's cool. And I like the imagery. And I was like, okay, like that's great. And I'm not going to stop you. And I don't want to stop you. I just, obviously you take this, well, not obviously you take this seriously, but like, okay, you know, because like I'm a realist. Like I try to think of, you know, I try not to regret things 5 years later. It's always going to happen in some regard, but like, you know, I try not to make decisions without thinking like, oh yeah, maybe I should have thought of that, you know, before I did this thing. And so I tried to like be like, I'm not going to talk you out of it, but you know, we could break up in like a month and then you just have that, right? And she's like, yeah, it's fine. I was like,
you own her now.
I bought her a gift and now she's got the gift permanently on her body.
Yours.
I freaked out more than she did. When she had it on, I kind of was like, I need to go sit down. It just felt very like impactful, you know? You get a tattoo of something related to your partner, like years in. We were dating for like 5 months at this point. But it was Corona, so I guess she's just, whatever, I don't got anything else to do.
What am I gonna do, go out?
All right, ready for Slimer? I'm excited for this one. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
So, also, I'll mention this to anyone who's watching here. We're going to be doing a Black Friday or a Black November sale here shortly. It's not on the website now. I think probably tomorrow we're going to be doing that. So we're going to have a bunch of our permanent pancakes are going to be going on sale. So
yeah,
stay tuned.
Why don't you cut to the wide and show them the stuff behind me?
Oh, yeah.
These are some really fantastic pancakes, and you can get a closer look at them.
Yeah, all these pancakes on the wall here are up on the website.
Yeah, highly recommend. Like not just as like a buy our stuff, but Dan's artwork, like the personal pieces he made during Joy of Pancakes, which is our more laid back art piece making stream. Like these are requests, you know, these are like 5-10 minutes. These are like 30-40, and Dan makes them live. And these, I know you can't see them super well, they are stunning. Like I kind of want to buy the skull one. If no one does, I'm definitely going to. Like I will pay our company to own that. They're remarkable. They really are. Like I've worked for this company for almost 4 years, and these still blow me out of the water. Like I'm not. There's a lot to get used to when you do this for this long, but like I cannot believe these are pancakes. I cannot believe they're framed this well and look this good. They look this professional. They look this like visually appealing. They're seriously some really insanely fantastic art pieces to own. And all things considered, they're not that expensive. You know, you'd think like a personal like original piece that's a pancake and perfectly preserved would be like $1 zillion, but considering these are all originals, they're not going for that much.
Here. Got.
Oh, sick.
Yes, all these are up on our store. You can snatch them up pretty cheap.
Yeah.
All considering for a nice piece of art to hang on your wall.
That's mine, the Gordon. I did that. The rest are Dan's. Yeah, and looks like you've got some pixelation going. I swear they're rendered amazing,ly, you know?
Yeah.
If you see any low res, you can hang out in the art pieces a little longer. You're kind of zooming past them. I love that one. That one's kind of one I want to have too. No one gets it, the ocean. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. This was a really great one. Like, it's amazing how I've done dozens of these streams at this point, or maybe, you know, 24 or something, but like a lot. And they never get old. Like, we had so many viewers today. We had so many great interactions today. You guys are all amazing. Thank you to our regulars, and thank you to anyone who, you know, has not been to a million of these streams but drops in anyways. Anyone who found us through this stream. We really appreciate you guys watching. We're trying to convert these over. You know, these used to be like, please give us money. You know, the equivalent of, you know, holding out a money jar and shaking it violently at you. But we're trying to make this a little bit more just like getting to know you guys. So For anyone who has donated or now or in the past, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. We can't tell you how much it means. I can't tell you guys how much it means that Dancakes is even still around. So yeah, that's about it. Check out dancakes.com. Ben, maybe if you want to drop that link just for convenience sake, if they want to piece out of the stream and go to the website for any of what you just showed them. But yeah, guys, love you sincerely. Thank you so much. These streams are a bright spot on an otherwise very homogenous, still weird work week because, you know, we're just at home or we're at the office and it's
one of two places, here, your home.
World is not the same and won't be for a while, but these are consistently a bright spot on my week, and I know everyone's here is week.
I hate when I can't get the mouse on the screen. This one I'm trying to cut to the wide here. All right.
Yeah, Sadie, no problem. Thank you so much for speaking up about it and saying something for your son's birthday. I was happy to make it. Thanks, Xavier. Love you too. Thanks, Sky Kid. Thank you, Hannah Walker on YouTube.
Scoot over here so I can, so I can be all cool and be in the shot.
Do you think you did a significant enough roundup? Are we good? Like we don't.
Yeah,
have
I went over everything with the camera.
Cool. Can you pass me the ice fox? That's my favorite from today. That was the sleeper hit of this Pancake Art session. Was this ice fox I pooped out real quick, but I really like it. So I might make this as a time lapse. Drop a snowflake if you think I should make the ice fox on the Joy of Pancakes.
Snowflake and a fox emoji.
Whoa. I might take this Wednesday. I might take this Wednesday as the Joy of Pancakes. Join the Joy of Pancakes. They're really great streams. It's a different feel from this. This is a bit more zany and us talking and stuff. But the Joy of Pancakes stream is kind of Bob Ross style, you know, like making pancake art.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 Monday and Wednesday, 6 to 8 on approximately
Central Standard Time.
Yep, Central Standard Time. Yeah, and it's artist choice basically. They're long form pieces, so.
But we take suggestions.
We
so
do.
Like very often we'll be like, "What do you guys want to see?" And everyone will be like, "Chimera," and I'll be like, "Sick," and let's make that. You know, very interactive. There's a reason to be there and yell things out because you could totally watch an art piece based on your idea get made. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, that's all right. Yeah, that's yeah. So we're gonna take off and get pictures of all these pancakes and get cleaned up, and we'll see you guys next time.
If you donated, pictures will be on the website.
Yep, they will be on there by tomorrow at the very latest. Jeremy's taking care of it because
Jeremy's an angel.
We're terrible at doing that. So
too many plates.
Yeah.
Too many plates.
All right, guys.
Love you guys.
Uh-oh.
Now it's awkward.
Oh boy.
Great.